Are we going? Hey everybody, it's Matt, and we're at Texas Toast. No, we're at Flipside Music. We're from Texas Toast, but today we're at Flipside Music because last week we saw Ike and we saw Dylan from Flipside Music, the Great American Guitar Store, our sponsors of our Sunday live stream. And we said, hey, you know what we should do? We should do a live thing with you guys. We didn't know when, so I called Ike today, and I'm like, hey, do you want to do a live thing right now, like today? And he said, yeah. So we scheduled for 4, and they're getting ready to open back up because, according to what is it? The city of Denver says you guys can be open tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're gonna open up Monday.
Okay, because you got so much inventory that you just got to get it all out.
This is what happens with the Great American Guitar.
That's right. So right now, Ike and Dylan and 2 other guys who I don't know but have skinny pants on are setting up a bunch of stuff, and they're getting ready to kind of like the grand reopening because, like I said, as of tomorrow, the people who are in charge said that you can have a music store open. They're going to try to work round the clock for the next couple days to get everything ready to go. So, but in the meantime, Chris and I brought beer, and we thought we would drink them and hang out at the Great American Guitar Store and really just sort of get in the way. We're not in any hurry to help out or, really anything. So, who's watching, Chris? Can I interest you in one of these 12 full O's cans?
Sure.
We probably should have waited to schedule it, but we scheduled it like at noon. So, well, shit happens, you know.
Well, and then all of a sudden it was 4.
Yeah.
It was like time went by.
It's totally like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time went right by, and then there
1 hour it was 3, and then the next it was 4.
So I don't know how long we're going to be doing this, but we are going to be doing a live stream with the guys here at Flipside, the Great American Guitar Store. They normally have their thing on Friday, so we thought we would do something in conjunction with them. And so you guys want to take a look around Flipside Music and see what's available for when you come in, when they are actually open on Monday. You want to go on walkabout, Chris?
Sure.
We need to have that music. Not very much stuff is going on in the back because right now they're working on getting a bunch of guitars out into the front. So let's go to the back where we're not in everybody's way. We want to be in everybody's way, but we don't want to do it all the time. So of course this is the amp room. If you guys came to the Flipside Music and Texas Toast Music or Guitars Christmas party, you would have remembered what this is like, and they've kind of modified it a little bit. They've got a lot more stuff, different stuff. So they've got amps from, just about everybody. They got guitars from lots and lots and lots of Fenders, Reverends. They've got ESPs. They got some vintage stuff. They even have a few Texas Toast guitars. There's one back there and a bass over yonder way. What's up with this super reverb, Chris? This is kind of doing it for me a little bit. Because I think I'm one of the few people who really, really dig Silverface Fenders, and the super reverb to me is sort of like if you're going deaf, this is the amp for you. Does this have a master volume? It probably does.
It does. How many watts is it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have my 45. So,
Okay,
and this
so
has
it's probably a 76.
Is someone asking what year it is?
No.
Oh,
just
okay. Because I know that's a question that comes up a lot.
Yeah.
So there's something about a great big all-tube Fender amp with going through 410s. This is probably, I haven't played through this, but I would bet you this thing is loud as hell. I always liked the, could you get a non-master reverb that was Silverface, or were they all blackface?
I think the earliest ones did not have a master volume.
Okay. So yeah, man, this is doing it for me. I think these are really cool. And this is available here at Flipside Music. You can come down and rock and roll through it. Who's all watching, Chris?
Jim Bucket's here.
Hey, Jim.
Andy Mandiak, Kyle
Andy.
Jackson, Jonathan Bloomfield, John Emmenhauser.
So the last time,
Driddle's here.
Driddle.
Mike Sullivan.
so
Sultan.
we did a thing yesterday, and while we have a little bit of time to kind of talk before that we get started with the Flipside guys, a couple of people have Eddie B and Blues, Eddie Burke, and one other guy, and I'm sorry, but his name is escaping me right now. He sent me an email. They want to sponsor some disabled vets to come to the July 6th through the 11th Build Your Own Guitar Body class. And so we've got, I'm not sure how they are doing that. Ed has a video up, and I saw that it's up, but I haven't actually watched it all the way through. I'm going to do that tonight. So if you are a disabled vet and you want to come to that, please let me know. And I think we've got funding for that, which is super, super cool. Remember that Dylan from Dylan Talks Tone will be joining us the entire week. I have, in the past, I've said that some people were going to be there that I don't really know if they're going to be there. And so if there's a race car driver that I may have said was going to be there, I'd have no, I was just making that up. That was all bunk. But wouldn't it be cool if I wasn't lying?
Yes.
So yeah. So anyway, man, these guys, I tell you what, y'all, if you're in the Denver area or you are a fan of Flipside Music, you got to come down and check it out because they've got so much stuff. There's like I said, there's guys running around moving guitars all over the place. What they had to do is they had to add another wall of guitar inventory. So that's what Ike and the guys were doing when we got here. They were actually adding a place for more guitars to go. They just ran out of up space, so they needed to add more stuff because they've just got so many damn guitars. It's like, you know what, it really is like going into an old school music shop because there's so many brands and there's new stuff and there's used stuff. And you know, one of the things is like when you go to a big, I'm not going to mention any names, but when you go to a great big shop that is, you know, franchised and has places all over, it's kind of the same shit everywhere you go. So like if you go to one in New York, it's the same stuff as they have at the one in LA. But Flipside Music, there's always new stuff. You never know what they're gonna have, and it's just cool to come down and hang out, and you can see the guys and hang out with them, and that's just it's a really fun, it's a fun and cool atmosphere, and I'm digging it. So yeah, what else do you see that's cool, Chris?
I see a cool deluxe reverb.
A deluxe, huh?
Uh-huh.
'78.
78. That's
What's the
cool.
deal with the deluxe reverb versus the super reverb? I had a deluxe for a while. They're like 30 watts, something like that.
22 watts, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the smallest two-channel amp Fender made back then. So
I had a
They're
Marshall
cool.
that was like the Blues Breaker combo, and it would overheat all the time, and so I had to. My other amp was one of these, and I would drag it along, and inevitably I would have to play through this. At the time, this was in the late 80s, early 90s,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a Kramer aluminum neck with the forky headstock thing, and God, I loved that guitar, even though it was a pile, and I hated it, but I loved, like it would go out of tune all the time, and I hated that, but I loved the way the guitar looked, and it was absolutely beautiful, and how imperfect it was. It had a lot of wabi-sabi. So yeah, what are you looking at now?
Just looking. They always have new stuff.
Let's check out. There's a bunch of iridescent pink and green stuff. Let's see what's going on over here.
Yeah.
These are probably new,
Well, what's that one?
made to look like an older one. Hold on, What's what one?
What's the
This one?
orangey pink one? Yeah.
Again, I don't have my danger glasses on,
Oh,
which
it's an
was
EVA.
EVH. So yeah, I guess this is sort of like the Kramer, not bullet. Well, it probably says right on here, but I can't read it because I'm blind. Yeah, well, it's an EVA. Beretta, Kramer Beretta, right?
Uh-huh.
See, that's where I got the bullet thing. because it's a Beretta. Anyway, so yeah, man, it hurts to look at.
It does.
Yeah. And here's a cool one. This is a neat Charvel. This is probably a San Dimas, although I'm not sure if the San Dimas always had 2 pickups. Again, I can't. Yeah, I think this is a San Dimas. So, very cool. Floyd, Seymour Duncan pickup. This is a hell of a lot of guitar. Man, that neck feels almost as good as one of ours, Chris. Almost.
What's up with the bass? The
TTG bass?
no, the blue one. What is that?
Again, I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. Dylan, what is this blue thing?
That is a McGivney guitar.
Oh, okay.
So
McGivney?
yeah, so he's
Never
another
mind.
local builder. He basically he's a tech for some touring bands, and he builds in between.
That's cool. So this is pretty neat, you guys. This is a double bound, and it's a local Colorado builder, just like us. I mean, he's probably not as handsome as us, but I don't know. I've never met him. So maybe we'll have a handsome contest one day. But this bass sure is nice. So yeah, what do these go for? $17.50. That's not bad for a handmade guitar. And a load of this one. This is like if you were a Viking and you played bass in a band, this would be the one that you would want. So yeah. There's another Super over here too. This is it's a reissue one.
Yeah.
But I bet you it's loud as fuck too.
Mm-hmm.
And no master volume.
Nope.
Wow, cool.
Little
800
bass
bucks.
ones.
Cool.
Why
Super
do they have a
cool.
picture of Vanilla Ice on the wall? That's weird.
I don't know. I really just don't know.
So this Texas Toast is one of our prototypes that made its way back to this shop.
That might have been the very,
I
very
think
first
it is
daily
the
driver
very,
that
very
was ever
first.
made.
Yeah, daily driver.
That was made at my home shop. It's so old, the bridge wasn't chrome plated. This was just all brass. I mean, obviously the new ones are brass too, but they're just chrome plated. So yeah, that's pretty wild. Does it have Spurzels instead of hip shots too? It's so old.
Yes.
Look at all that
It does.
fleck on the headstock.
Yeah,
Man,
it's really
that
good
thing
looking.
is-
Wonder what they want for it.
I think Ike's keeping that one for himself.
Is he?
Yeah. So that came back, and Ike was like, I really want that guitar, and I'm going to keep it for myself. So I think he just put it out because, it's not like people have been coming into the shop
No.
for the last month or so. So let's talk to Ike. Ike, are you keeping this, the original Daily Driver?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna keep that for my personal collection.
For your collection, O Telecasters?
That way, when everything blows up and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like Texas Toast King, Texas Toast.
That's
Texas
right.
Toast King.
This will be the ultima ratio of
Yeah.
my whole experience.
If you want us to sign it later, let us know.
Well,
I think we
guys-
did, didn't we?
What you guys do, you got to clear coat over it, so I
Yeah,
never
yeah,
lose-
yeah.
We'll
never
write-
lose the moment.
We'll write Star Wars rules on the back.
So you guys about ready to make it go?
We're getting there. We're
Okay, cool.
We're almost there. The boys almost have the microphone set up.
Okay.
Because we had one vital piece of what we were going to do is that we had last week is now missing. So they're fixing it. The boys are scrambling.
Okay.
It's the audio that's the fucking problem.
Oh.
So we found an adapter. We're going to fix it with
What
an
else?
Hey, Dad.
We got ourselves an 8. We got to fit that headlight on an 8 gap.
Yeah, what's that thing?
Was that a Monkey Ward's?
No, it is a audio source something. It's
Oh, yeah?
370 solid state. It's got a
Yeah.
reverb in it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Huh.
Cool.
It actually sounds decent.
Yeah.
It's got a pretty cool thing going on. We had an old Harmony with a 15-inch speaker, solid state,
Yeah.
blue tuft, blue fake leather,
Yeah.
and nobody tried it. Nobody wanted to try it.
That's weird.
And this thing had the coolest fucking tremolo to it.
Like the Crimson and Clover kind of thing?
Pretty damn close. It had a really cool tremolo, and it was super warm.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to try it. And we used to try and tell people, we're like, yeah, we get it, we know.
Yeah.
But just plug it in. Like, it's a cool thing. And so we got them to. So nobody wanted to try it because it was just this old, ugly, tuft thing.
Yeah.
And then finally somebody walks in and goes, do you have any weird
you have any
like
weird-
goofy things? And I'm like,
Funny
I
you
do.
should ask.
I got about 4 or 5 of them, and
So-
one of them was that one that you picked up, Chris.
Oh yeah.
That Tysco,
Uh-huh.
and then we have this guy, and he tried that, and then we had that Harmony.
And he bought the.
In the Harmony, he tried out, and he's like, "This thing is killer," and I go,
That's
"I
rad.
know," and he goes, "I'll take it."
So
and it wasn't very expensive. It was just a really cool oddball piece that had a kind of a unique tone, but that was like a good unique tone. Not
That's
like,
cool, man.
Not like good, and you're scraping fucking broken glass.
it's something that you can actually do something with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we go ahead and wrap this one up and switch over to your channel, let's tell everybody about what you're up to when you guys are reopening and
Okay.
website plug and shit like that.
Okay.
So guys, I always talk about Flipside Music, the Great American Guitar Store, during our live stream. But in case you don't know, this is Ike. He's the owner, proprietor of this music shop.
Allegedly.
And so what you guys have been kicking ass during the COVID thing as much as you can.
Yeah, we've been doing pretty good. Like our initial kind of projection was like, "Oh fuck, what's gonna happen?" Like,
Yeah.
holy crap. Because we have a pretty good local community, and we're building local community stuff.
But people
And-
stepped up, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and then all of a sudden, guys are like, "Hey, dude, I was in there last week, and I talked to you about that guitar, and I'm still going to work, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull the trigger, man, help you guys out." And
Cool.
like, we had a number of people that were like, that one that I was talking to you about, yeah, and so
that little red one, I'm coming down.
yeah, getting phone calls, and then website traffic. Website people were kind of
Yeah.
getting stuff. Now, granted, we didn't surpass what we were doing before, but we certainly were doing enough to kind of keep. I had to furlough a couple guys, which sucked.
We're
But
all
me
doing
and
the best we
Dylan-
can with what we got. And
Yeah. So me and Dylan just kind of kept the core going.
Cool.
And so, we started pivoting online and put a lot of our used gear on Reverb, and we've just been moving stuff and then
Cool.
selling stuff through the website. So it's been enough to get through, and not like really, like go, "Oh fuck, I gotta sell my own shit
Yeah.
to get through." So that's been really cool.
So here in just a minute, we're gonna go live on the Flipside Music channel. By the way, so what's the website for Flipside Music, the Great American Guitar Store?
So it's flipside-music.com.
Okay. I thought it was underscore, but I guess it's not.
Dash.
So the other thing is, like I said, we're doing a live stream with the guys at Flipside. What are we going to talk about? Are there questions? Are there things
So every week we do a show called What the Fac, and it's basically like ask us questions about guitars and gear and stuff like that, and we answer.
Okay, cool.
And that's really it. And it's like sometimes we just trail off, same. It's pretty similar to your guys'
So
fucking shit.
if
so.
well, it's not similar to us because no one's as good looking as Chris and I are. So
Well,
yeah.
that's true. You
And
guys-
if everybody that's on our thing right now
Yeah.
isn't on the Flipside thing,
So-
I'll take it as a personal affront.
Yeah, I will too. So okay, so how do you? So you just look YouTube,
Flipside Music.
Flipside Music. You can check them out. They do this every week, guys, and there's a catalog of stuff that they've done, including some stuff with us.
Yep.
So if
Please
you
subscribe too.
absolutely,
We got
absolutely.
A lot more cool stuff coming.
That's right. You got gear demos. You got all kinds of neat
Yeah,
shit that
'cause
you
we're
already
gonna-
did and are going to start doing more of. Okay, cool. So if you guys want to hang out and support Flipside Music, the Great American Guitar Store, go to the website. It's Flipside Music. What? Wait.
Flipside-music.
Flipside-music.com. You can buy all this cool stuff that they got there. You can find links to everything. You can hang out with Ike if you're in the area. You can come down and hang out with the guys. Monday you're opening up, limited.
Yeah, so
people-
the way we're going to do it is the city of Denver is let us open up on Saturday and Sunday, but we're going to take those 2 days because
You guys got a bunch of stuff that I'm like
Yeah.
looking around. I'm like, holy crap! There's
yeah,
stuff
we moved,
everywhere.
we moved like our one guitar wall, we had 2 layers, now we're going 3 because
Yep.
we need vertically to go up a little bit higher. We've moved some stuff around,
Cool.
and the place is kind of shambly because we've had 6 weeks basically of just like it's kind of like when your
Another
girlfriend
feeling, yeah.
goes on vacation for a month back home, and then like the day before she comes home, you got to put everything away. and
I think
clean
that's a
everything.
good move. Yeah, let all the suckers do what they're gonna do, and then open up for real on. But you can
On
still
Monday.
buy. You can still go
You still
online.
buy online.
Still
you can still
yeah.
do curbside pickup and pick it up.
Okay.
But we're just going to take these 2 days and we're going to reset some of our spots. So what we're also doing, which is kind of cool, is we're taking our lesson rooms because lessons aren't really happening right now.
Okay.
So we're taking our 2 lesson rooms and we're setting those up as like test
Glory
rooms.
holes. Oh, I thought,
Well,
okay.
that's
never-
going to be well.
Oh, it's a
We're
different-
going to see how successful
Okay,
it is
yeah,
with,
okay.
with this
Gotcha,
setup, and then
gotcha.
maybe we got a whole saw.
different
I
thing,
already
okay.
invested in a whole
Yeah.
saw,
No.
different sizes. It all depends.
Good. Okay. Good.
So
good.
we're going to set those up as like tester rooms, so you kind of have your own room to test the equipment,
Like at NAMM.
like it now.
Okay.
ish.
Cool.
And then what I also did is I bought these UV sanitizer lights.
Yes, I
So
was telling
once-
people about
yeah,
that.
so once somebody's done testing the gear, we're gonna hit it with the sanitizer light
Mm-hmm.
for like 15 minutes, which shouldn't do well, it won't do anything to the finish or won't
Yeah.
do anything to the equipment.
I touched some of those guitars, but
That's fine.
I've actually been checked, so I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So, okay.
yeah, Mrs. Texas Toast is a nurse, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there.
So
So what we're doing is we're gonna sanitize the stuff afterwards. What's really cool is Music Nomad. You know Music Nomad?
I know of Music
So
Nomad.
Music Nomad does a lot of like guitar polishes and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, and they do a lot of really cool stuff. We use it, our tech uses it, we use it to clean the guitars and stuff. But when this whole thing started, I reached out to them and asked them, I was like, hey, you guys, maybe this could be a good time to get a guitar sanitizer.
Yeah, yeah.
And she said, hey, that's not something that we have in the works. Well, she just called me a couple days ago and said, hey, we got something, and would you want to beta test this
Oh,
guitar
cool.
sanitizer that we have?
Would you like 10% of every 1 ounce bottle sold?
You know, I'd like to ask for
Hey,
a little something.
a little something.
What can you
something.
put in this in?
Yeah.
That makes me forget about this stuff. So she's gonna send it to us when we have this guitar. It's like we're gonna beta test. So,
Cool. Oh, I
so-
love the idea. Yeah.
So
How are
it's
you going
really-
to know it works?
Well, if you don't get sick in 2 weeks,
Right.
you should be
Then
good.
We're good. I don't know if the light works either, but it says it works.
It says it. Sometimes you have to trust,
Uh-huh.
the manufacturer's recommendations.
We're gonna hook up one of the guitars with super cooties, and
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
if nobody gets cooties.
So guys, it looks like they're getting ready to go. We're gonna wrap this one up,
good?
and we're gonna switch over to Flipside Music on YouTube, and we're gonna do their live stream with them. So go over there. We're gonna be over there in just a few minutes, and we'll have lots more beers, lots more laughs. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, life is short. You might as well have a cool guitar. You might as well buy a Texas Toast from Ike or me. Actually, I make more money. Anyway, so this is Matt
Buy
at
from us,
Texas
too.
Toast
It's cool.
and Flipside Music, reminding you to stay cool and see you in 5 minutes or whatever it is. Take care, everybody. I need to work on my